mostly I draw inspiration from people. I think that so much of music is not just about like what happens in a piece, but it is really an exploration of something that is true. And so when I hear stories, or when I talk to people and I see what they go through, or I hear what their dreams are, or like their travels, or the things that interest them and captivate them, when I hear a good one, I want to write it down and turn it into music. As a composer, I get to really be my most human self. But my mom is a writer, and she taught me a long time ago, in elementary school probably, that it is so much easier to edit than it is to create. And so she was always, if I had a paper that I was working on late at night and I just couldn't get it out because I'd be afraid to write the first word or whatever, or like I would have this idea and I wouldn't know how to say it. And so I wouldn't write anything, and I would just look at the computer screen and not do the paper. But she told me that deadlines are a luxury that all of us can't afford, and so that I should just write. I should just start writing and fix it as I go along. So that's what I do in a lot of ways. I'll start with like a kernel of an idea and stretch it out, or contract it, and it's a lot of listening back. I really love New York. I moved here a couple of years ago from California. I feel like New York just kind of fast forwards everything. But since I've moved to New York, I feel like my music has matured in so many ways, and it really sounds different, at least to me. It's funny, there are problems now, I think, in working at the computer that obviously didn't exist before. And in certain ways it's so nice because changes that I want to make can happen so fast. Like if I really just need the forte to move half a beat over, I can just do that, and I don't need to make disgusting eraser marks, and it's really just a wonderful tool. In other ways, you're just relying on something. During the hurricane, when we worried about the power going out, I was afraid that I wouldn't have anything to do for a week because I wouldn't be able to plug my computer in and continue with my work. My computer crashed. It must have been 2 months ago now, and that was absolutely devastating. I'd been working on a piece for orchestra, which I am still working on now. I actually had to start over. What was the most aggravating was that I didn't even lose that much material. I didn't lose like the main melody or anything. That's the stuff that you can remember, that you still, it's stuck in your head anyways, so you still have it. I lost all of the detail, all of the orchestration, and like the doublings that I was experimenting with, and the color changes and when they happened, and I suppose that it's good for me to redo it. Somebody would probably suggest that I do that anyways, but it's another one of those things. You just rely so much on technology in 2012, and can bite you.